Hey, it's Andrew Huang. Oh, did you not learn the new one yet? Real quick, I promise I'm gonna take a break from shouting out my Instagram soon. I'm just very excited. It was my birthday a few weeks ago. I'm celebrating by doing a ton of giveaways. Every few days I've been giving away something new, so follow me there for more info. Our current giveaway is from Looperverse. This is a cool looping app who are sponsoring this video. You might have seen one of my recent videos where I was using a more basic loop pedal to make beats on the fly using sounds I got out of this guy. That was a lot of fun, but it was also a little limiting because I could only add more layers. There was one level of undo, but I couldn't turn loops on and off. I just had everything I had done stacked up in chronological order. Now with Looperverse, I've got 16 tracks here, and you can solo and mute them. You can adjust the volume and pan of each one individually. You can also add delay or reverb. And then there's this optional pedal, which lets me control the looping and keep my hands free for playing. I got a comment on the other video asking about me wearing shoes indoors. Canadians don't really wear shoes indoors. And there's actually a good reason. When you're dealing with pedals like this, the shoes really help you get a more solid press on these buttons. Using them in socks or bare feet, you will definitely get these caught between your toes sometimes instead of actually pressing them. Also, I got new shoes, and they're awesome. So here's something cool right off the bat. I'm playing with chords and I want to make the chord progression twice as long as my loop is. No problem. Duplicated. Now I think I gotta adjust the loop length. Yeah, perfect. All right, check this out. I was slightly off on some of the notes I played, but I think I can go in here and kind of cut those parts up and shift them around. By the way, when I do these beat making videos, I go in with very little plan. I try to go for a variety of different sounds, and I try to trust myself to know that I'll come up with stuff. So it is a little bit scary. On the flip side of that, there's a good kind of pressure from knowing that I'm gonna be sharing this in a few days, no matter what. And I think that kind of pushes me to keep creating and keep going to the next step, because without it, I could make excuses for myself. I could say, oh, I made a drum loop, I'm gonna go eat a sandwich now. Deciding you're gonna share something, giving yourself a deadline to get something out, changes everything. This is in a pretty cool spot. I really like it, but I feel like the loop is too short, so I'm gonna double it in length and then use some of the pitch shifting functions to add some variation to the bass line. You know, I think I started this track a little too slow. Let's boost it up a little bit. I just realized my little light over here died. And if I'm coming over here to switch out the batteries, I'm pretty close to the door. And that's pretty close to this hallway. Just close to these stairs. And that takes us outside. So we're really pretty close to the spot next door, where there's a whole bunch of... Normally I wouldn't do this. It's pretty late in the day, but I want to make a couple more beats. And I have a party to go to tonight. Okay. Much better. And much better. All right, you know what? We've been on the more down-tempo and chill kind of vibe so far. I'm feeling like I want to do something more hyper, more funky.
I've been spiraling in that loophole. I'm switching up on my shoe soles. I'm trooping after that fool's gold. I've been East End, I've been West End. I got beats, man, I go 10 for 10. I go top notch and never less than. My muse and me, like best friends. I percolate on that new grime. Dress the nines and feel too fine. There's music fed in that blue line. Until I'm done to climb, I do grind. Transmission on a light wave. All heat, no hype, slay. And I can do it all night, ayy.
After all that, I don't think these shoes work with these pants. This I am more into. Let's also throw this on top.
And I can do it all night, ayy.
You know I always sit it heavy. I keep my weapons at the ready. You know I always sit it heavy. I keep my weapons at the ready.
Also, I love shoes.